in nature's playground, where every view feels like a masterpiece. In this series, we're taking you along as we explore some of Moab's most breathtaking off-road trails and drive the scenic byways that showcase a red rock wonderland and magnificent mountains of the surrounding area. We'll stop by the iconic national parks Moab is famous for, discover hidden gems and unexpected surprises, and check out some of the best camping spots along the way. So buckle up, the adventure begins. Today we're taking an amazing off-road drive through Onion Creek. The first half of the video will focus on the scenery, and the second half of the video will give you more information on the trail itself, the offshoots and side trips you can take, as well as the camping in the area. Onion Creek is an easy off-road trail that begins off of Highway 128, close to mile marker 20 north of Moab. Highway 128 is a beautiful scenic drive in itself. Onion Creek connects to harder trails in the area. We did this as an out and back drive. This is an easy off-road experience for just about any high clearance vehicle. Four-wheel drive will be required when it's wet, and of course, driving any trail that is not graveled when saturated will make it impassable. The best time to drive this is March through November. Be prepared for heat in the summer. You'll reach an elevation of 5,620 feet. The route winds through a canyon cut by Onion Creek and its associated springs that lies within the broader Cutler and Paradox formation. One of the things that makes this one of our favorite trails is the geologic diversity you'll find here. You'll pass Onion Creek 27 times, which makes this trail a blast to drive. As the road narrows and you reach the bridge, you'll see one of the better known spires called Totem Pole. From here, you'll begin to gain elevation. There's a sulfur-rich natural spring associated with the mineral-rich ground. The Stinky Spring is how Onion Creek got its name. But don't worry, the sulfur odor is just strong enough to know that you're passing the spring. The white deposits you see along the road are salt. The elevation gain is modest in the early canyon sections. Driving towards Fisher Valley, the grade increases up to 10%, with some blind corners. When you reach the signs, you can turn around like we did or continue on another trail. At this point, you will have driven 10.6 miles, so out and back it'll be just over 20. You'll be able to see Fisher Towers on your left as you drive in, but to get a closer look, there's a spur you can take closer to the entrance of Onion Creek. It's much rougher than the main Onion Creek trail. We saw a car driving on this, and I asked the hubs if he'd take a car here. He took a moment to think, and then he said, "I'd take that one," looking at the undercarriage. It was already torn up, and pieces of the car were already dragging. Yeah, definitely need a high clearance vehicle here. The end of this short 1.3 mile spur is the beginning of a hiking trail that brings you closer to Fisher Towers. This is a nice add-on if you're driving Onion Creek and will provide you with sweeping views of the surrounding valley. Another way to see Fisher Towers from any vehicle is to get back on Highway 128, drive north for a short distance, and turn left on a 2.2 mile gravel road that takes you to a parking area at the base of the towers. There's more hiking available here. This is a busy area. There are 5 campsites at the trailhead of Fisher Towers. They're first come, first serve, and small, only suitable for tents and small vehicles. The only services is a vault toilet, picnic tables, and places to build a fire. There's no shade. This campground is good if you're hiking Fisher Towers or doing some rock climbing. 2 more campgrounds exist in the area, Upper and Lower Onion Creek. Upper Onion Creek Campground is 0.7 miles off Highway 128 at the beginning of Onion Creek Trailhead. Staying here will put you about 40 miles from the town of Moab. There are 14 individual primitive campsites that are first come, first serve. No water or dump station here. There are also 2 reservable group sites here. One is equestrian friendly. This is a good choice if your goal is to off-road in the area. Be aware of the flash flood risk here. Onion Creek is accessed off of Highway 128 as well. It's on a 1.5-mile gravel road from the highway. Since there are boat ramps here, it's a popular launch spot for river trips down the Colorado River. There are 21 first-come, first-served primitive campsites. Like the other camping areas here, there are no water, electric, or dump services, just vault toilets, picnic tables, and places to have a fire. This campground also has a risk of flash flooding during certain times of the year as well. There are 4 reservable group sites here, but parking for these sites is small, which may restrict RV parking. Stay here if you're planning on rafting. Cell phone coverage in the area is spotty. All of these campgrounds fill up quickly, so come early. I've included a link so you can learn current conditions and prices for all of these camping areas. Like and subscribe to see more of our Utah adventures. Don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss an episode.